Andrew, stay with us. I'm just going to touch base once again with Clovis. He's at the prison there, just for a bit of an update. Clovis, it's a bit difficult to tell from the images we're seeing, but I assume that Nicolas Sarkozy's vehicle was one of those vehicles which went into the prison a short while ago.
Quite possibly. We saw several vehicles enter the main gates of the prison of La Santé here in the southern part of Paris. Everybody here trying to understand really what's just happened. We have onlookers, people, normal citizens here gathered with their cameras, of course, taking pictures, asking us, did he go in? People here know that they're witnessing a historic moment with Nicolas Sarkozy entering jail. The first time head of state here in France goes to jail since Philippe Pétain, the Maréchal Pétain, remember, Nazi collaborator. Nicolas Sarkozy will be entering, if he hasn't already entered the jail, and we know that he will be going through whatever normal prisoner goes through when they enter the prison of La Santé. He has to give his identity. He goes through a full body search. He is given a pen and paper, a hygiene kit, sheets, a cover, and then Nicolas Sarkozy to go into solitary confinement here at the prison of La Santé. What does that mean? It means he won't be in contact with any other prisoner. This for safety reasons. We are talking here of a former French president. And of course, many people here probably don't really like Nicolas Sarkozy. I'm talking, of course, among the prisoners. So everything needs to be done to ensure his safety. Nicolas Sarkozy will get 3 visits a week at the prison. He will be allowed to go out of his 9 square meter cell twice a day for a 1-hour-long walk, but not around the facility, just in a small courtyard. And regarding the conditions of his detention, he will get the right to have a TV if he pays 16 euros a month. One of his advisors telling us also he will have a radio and he will get to work as soon as he enters his cell. He wants to write a book where he will release his rage, as his lawyers are saying, because Nicolas Sarkozy believes he should not be going to jail today, that he did nothing wrong and that he was wrongly convicted. Nicolas Sarkozy determined to fight this. He said that his career, his life was full of obstacles, of difficult times. This is yet another obstacle, and he will overcome it.
Yeah, I think he can probably afford the 16 euros, Clovis. But, I mean, it's pretty tough, though, isn't it? I mean, he's, as you say, not being given many favours. And he may not meet, of course, other prisoners, but they may well make their voices heard, at least, mightn't they?
Yes, and Nicolas Sarkozy adamant he's not asking for any special arrangements, no favouritism. He wants to be treated nothing more, nothing less than any ordinary citizens. Nicolas Sarkozy feeling that he was unjustly targeted by the judges. And to come back to your question, of course, here at the prison, many inmates don't particularly like Nicolas Sarkozy. Remember, when he was president, he was the president who vowed to act tough on criminals, to act tough on delinquents. That was very much his motto: security before all and fighting criminals by all means. That was what Nicolas Sarkozy stood for, notably when he was French president. What people, notably one of his friends, Patrick Balkany, mayor of Levallois, who was in prison here, well, what Balkany said is, what's the most difficult here in this prison is the noise. The noise during the day, during the night. Inmates screaming, yelling. Many have mental problems. And that's maybe what Nicolas Sarkozy will be suffering the most from. Those screams, shouts at night. Because yes, life in prison is no easy life. And that's what Nicolas Sarkozy is set to experience. His lawyers believe they'll be able to get him out of this prison in 3 weeks, maybe a month. Because yes, they are filing an official request for an early release. This before his appeal is examined by judges.